What if I told you that just 5 carefully chosen numbers, yes, just 5, could open the doors to not only unexpected fortune, but also to divine guidance, profound inner clarity, and perhaps even a touch of mystic magic this April? It sounds almost too good to be true, doesn't it? But stay with me, because what you're about to hear may shift the way you experience this entire month. You see, today isn't just about numbers. It's about energy. It's about aligning with sacred frequencies that have been recognized for centuries by spiritual masters, astrologers, numerologists, and visionary mystics alike. Today we're going to uncover 5 potent numbers, each one selected with care, not at random, but drawn from deep wells of spiritual wisdom, from the teachings of ancient Buddhist philosophy, the celestial language of astrology, the patterns of numerology, and the foresight of legendary seers like Baba Vanga and Nostradamus. As the Buddha once said, "With our thoughts, we make the world." And these numbers, they're not just digits. They're tools to focus your thoughts, tune your vibration, and synchronize your intentions with the divine rhythm of the universe. Think of them as cosmic tuning forks, designed to bring your inner world into perfect harmony with universal flow, attracting wealth, clarity, and transformation right when you need it most. Every month, the spiritual energy around us shifts. Certain numbers begin to vibrate with greater intensity, acting as keys, unlocking doors to deeper awareness, soul-aligned opportunities, and timely revelations. These are more than just symbolic. They are part of the architecture of destiny, and those like Vanga and Nostradamus saw them not as mere coincidences, but as messages, sacred codes from the cosmos waiting to be understood. This April, these 5 numbers resonate with a very specific kind of power. They carry messages, momentum, and a mysterious magic that seems to whisper, "Now is the time." Whether you're seeking clarity in love, momentum in your career, healing in your spirit, or an unexpected windfall of fortune, these numbers may hold the guidance your soul has been waiting for. And let me tell you, the final number on this list, it holds a frequency unlike any other, rare, radiant, and powerfully magnetic. It's a number that many spiritual traditions link to breakthroughs and divine timing. When used intentionally, it can spark the kind of shift that ripples out in every area of your life. So, stay with me, right until the very end, because there's a bonus number, a spiritual wildcard, if you will. A gift from the universe to amplify your energy and supercharge your manifestations as we move through this powerful month of April. But before we begin this sacred journey into the numerological mysteries of April, make sure you take a moment to ground your intention. If you're new here, go ahead and like this video, hit that subscribe button, and drop a positive affirmation in the comments below to declare your alignment. Something as simple yet powerful as, "April is my month of clarity, growth, and radiant abundance." Let's align our hearts, raise our frequency, and open the doors to what the universe has in store for us. Let's begin our journey with the first number, a number cloaked in mystery, wisdom, and deep spiritual power. The mystical number 7. This isn't just a digit, it's a sacred vibration, an ancient echo that has reverberated through centuries of spiritual teachings, sacred texts, and esoteric traditions. From the 7 chakras in the body to the 7 heavens in spiritual cosmologies, the number 7 has always been revered as a bridge between the physical and the divine. It is the number of inner seekers, of spiritual wanderers, and those who dare to look beneath the surface of life to discover deeper truths. In numerology, 7 is the number of the philosopher, the intuitive, the mystic. It symbolizes a thirst for truth, Not just intellectual truth, but soul truth. This is the energy of the dreamer who questions everything, the silent observer who finds meaning in silence, solitude, and stillness. If numbers are vibrations, then 7 is the hum of the soul in contemplation. This April, the number 7 comes to you as a gentle invitation, a whisper from the universe asking you to turn inward. While the world may tempt you to rush, to act, to achieve, the energy of 7 urges you to pause, breathe, and listen. It's not about pushing forward. It's about stepping back and asking, what is my soul trying to say? It's about honoring intuition over impulse and depth over distraction. Astrologically, the number 7 is aligned with Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, and higher consciousness. When Neptune's ethereal energy is active, the veil between the seen and unseen begins to thin. We find ourselves drawn to meditation, to mystery, to messages that come through dreams and quiet moments. Under Neptune's influence, we don't just understand what we desire, we understand the why behind that desire. It's a time when the soul speaks more clearly than the ego. In Buddhist philosophy, the number 7 is tied to enlightenment and the sacred steps toward nirvana. The Buddha is said to have taken 7 steps after birth, each one symbolic of awakening, of clarity, of destiny unfolding. In this sense, 7 is more than a number. It's a path, a journey toward shedding illusion and returning to the self in its purest form. So, for this month, let the number 7 be your guide, your spiritual lighthouse in the fog of daily noise. Let it anchor you to practices that nourish your spirit, journaling, meditation, mindful silence. Let it remind you that true wisdom doesn't shout. It whispers. And sometimes the most powerful shifts happen not in action, but in awareness. This is your moment to turn inward and trust the wisdom that's already within you. Let number 7 light the way. Our second number pulses with an even higher spiritual frequency, a master vibration that opens gateways to awakening and soul evolution. Welcome the radiant, transformative energy of the number 11. This isn't just a number, it's a spiritual portal. In the world of numerology, 11 is known as a master number, often referred to as the master teacher or the illuminator. It holds a sacred vibration that's designed to elevate consciousness and awaken the deeper layers of your being. When 11 appears, it's more than coincidence. It's a divine signal, a cosmic nudge urging you to rise, to remember, and to realign. If the number 7 called you inward, number 11 now calls you upward, toward your highest truth, your soul's voice, your divine mission. It carries the energy of spiritual leadership, illumination, and visionary insight. It's a vibration that doesn't just whisper truth, it shines it like a lighthouse, guiding you through the fog of doubt and distraction. This number isn't driven by logic, it flows with intuition, clarity, and divine inspiration. 11 is the flicker of insight that lights up your mind unexpectedly, the dream that echoes with hidden meaning, the synchronicity that feels too perfect to be random. It's the feeling of being guided by something greater, something unseen yet deeply known. Astrologically, the number 11 resonates with the energy of Uranus, the planet of revolution, innovation, and spiritual breakthroughs. Uranus doesn't follow rules. It shatters them. It doesn't ask for permission. It liberates. This planetary energy pushes us beyond limitations, beyond fear, beyond conformity, and into the electric current of radical authenticity. Throughout spiritual history, 11 has been seen as a bridge between the material and mystical realms. It reminds us that we are not just bodies moving through time. We are divine souls, eternal beings having a temporary experience. 11 is the gateway between what is and what could be. It connects the present moment with higher timelines of purpose and possibility. Visionaries like Baba Vanga and Nostradamus often regarded 11 as a sacred code, an invitation to walk boldly into the unknown, led not by certainty, but by spiritual courage. To walk the path of 11 is to trust your soul, even when the world doesn't understand. It's to believe in divine timing, to know that the universe is always speaking. You only need to listen. This April, allow the number 11 to be your guiding light. When it shows up, on clocks, receipts, signs, it's more than a number. It's a message. You're on the right path. Keep going. Let it awaken your gifts, your dreams, your highest vision. Trust the intuitive nudges. Speak your truth, even if your voice trembles. Follow the unknown path if it feels aligned with your spirit. The energy of 11 promises that when you walk in authenticity, the universe conspires to support you. Now, let's turn our attention to a number that doesn't simply sit quietly in the background. It leaps into life with open arms and a sparkling spirit. Welcome the radiant, celebratory, and soul-stirring energy of the number 3. This number doesn't whisper wisdom like 7 or elevate your consciousness like 11. Instead, 3 brings you home to the present moment, where joy lives, where inspiration flows, and where your soul gets to play. It's a vibrant, living frequency that dances through laughter, art, storytelling, and every beautiful expression of the human spirit. 3 is the number of creation, not just in the literal sense, but on a spiritual level. It's the number of divine expression, the ability to bring unseen ideas, emotions, and dreams into form. In numerology, 3 represents the communicator, the artist, the joy-bringer. It's that spark of enthusiasm that turns a quiet moment into a memory, a passing thought into a vision, a simple gesture into an act of love. This number is about voice, your voice, and not just the one you use to speak, but the voice of your soul, the one that sings when you paint, when you dance, when you write, when you love fully and without walls. The number 3 calls on you to express, to no longer hold back who you are, but to let the world see you in your full spectrum. Astrologically, number 3 resonates with the boundless, generous energy of Jupiter, the planet of growth, abundance, and expansion. Jupiter doesn't do anything halfway. It invites us to live fully, to explore endlessly, and to find joy even in the unexpected. Under Jupiter's influence, 3 becomes more than a number. It becomes a philosophy, one that teaches us that happiness isn't a destination, but a decision we make over and over again. There's a sacredness to 3 as well. Across cultures and spiritual systems, 3 has been revered as a symbol of divine unity, mind, body, and spirit in harmony. In Christianity, we see the Holy Trinity. In Hinduism, the Trimurti, Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, Shiva the transformer. In Buddhism, the 3 jewels, Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha. These are not coincidences. They are reminders that in 3s there is balance, completion, and powerful synergy. And let's not forget, 3 is also the number of joy, pure, radiant, unapologetic joy. It reminds you that you are not just here to survive, you are here to live, to create beauty, to connect deeply, and to celebrate being alive. The path to abundance is not paved with suffering alone. It is also paved with moments of laughter, creativity, wonder, and love. So this April, Allow the energy of 3 to guide you toward your own sacred expression. Let yourself play, let yourself laugh loudly, and create with reckless freedom. Sing, write, dance, draw, speak. Whatever your soul has been longing to release into the world, now is the time. Have that heart-to-heart conversation you've been avoiding. Wear the colours that make you feel alive. Share your gifts without shrinking. Because when you live aligned with the frequency of 3, you send a signal to the universe. I am alive. I am joyful. I am ready to create something beautiful. And the universe will respond in kind, with new ideas, fresh connections, and magnetic opportunities that mirror your vibrant energy. Remember, when you live and create from the soul, you don't just bring your vision to life, you awaken the world around you. Our 4th number brings us back to the ground beneath our feet, the solid, steady force that supports everything we create. Welcome the deeply rooted and quietly powerful energy of the number 4. If the number 3 was a celebration of inspiration, 4 is the sacred commitment to transformation through action. This number isn't flashy, it's foundational. It's the builder, the architect, the steady hands that take dreams and slowly, steadily turn them into form. In numerology, 4 represents structure, stability, and strength. It is the vibration of dedication, practicality, and the quiet power of consistency. This is the number that teaches us that while vision is essential, vision without structure dissolves. 4 is the bridge between the spiritual and the material, where ideas take root in the real world and growth becomes sustainable. It whispers, slow down, focus, lay your bricks one by one. It reminds us that nothing truly valuable is built overnight, and that a lasting legacy is constructed with care, patience, and intention. Astrologically, 4 is aligned with the disciplined and wise energy of Saturn, the planet of time, karma, responsibility, and long-term success. Saturn doesn't rush. It teaches through effort and rewards those who honor process over shortcuts. With Saturn's guidance, the number 4 becomes a sacred teacher. It challenges you to own your path, face your fears, and do the work, even when it's not glamorous. Especially when it's not glamorous. Spiritually, 4 carries the sacred vibration of the natural world. Think of the 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water, each one vital, each one a building block of life. Or the 4 cardinal directions, north, south, east, west, providing guidance and orientation. In many cultures, 4 symbolizes wholeness through balance. It's a number that mirrors the cycles of the earth and the rhythm of creation itself. In Buddhist teachings, structure and discipline are not limitations. They are liberations. They create the container in which freedom, clarity, and peace can flourish. Without form, there is chaos. But with sacred structure, the spirit has space to move and grow. So this April, the number 4 invites you to look at your foundations. What are you building? And more importantly, how are you building it? Whether it's your career, your relationships, your spiritual practice, or your inner world, this is the time to simplify, organize, and ground your intentions in reality. Don't be discouraged if the pace feels slow. Progress, when it's real, often moves like the seasons, gradually, naturally, with quiet power. Every action you take, no matter how small, is a brick in the temple of your future. Every plan you make, every task you complete, every boundary you reinforce, it all matters. Let the number 4 be your anchor this month. Let it help you reclaim your discipline, re-establish your focus, and reconnect with the part of you that knows how to build strong, lasting foundations. This is where dreams grow roots, This is where legacy begins. Remember, the universe honors those who not only dream, but commit to the work required to bring those dreams into form. Now we arrive at a number that pulses with sacred transformation, karmic awakening, and profound spiritual wisdom. The mysterious and powerful number 26. 26 is no ordinary number. It's a vibration of integration, of soul and strategy, spirit and structure, purpose and prosperity. It is the energetic marriage of 2, the number of harmony and intuition, with 6, the number of love, compassion, and service. Together, they create a current that doesn't just lift, it aligns. It calls you to rise, not just in status, but in soul. In numerology, 26 represents the journey from duality to divine leadership. The 2 brings sensitivity, diplomacy, and emotional awareness, while the 6 brings nurturing wisdom, balance, and a desire to uplift others. This is not the number of self-serving ambition, it's the number of purpose-driven power. It asks, what are you building, and who will it serve beyond yourself? This number carries a frequency that reminds us we are here not just to succeed, but to evolve, and to bring others with us. It is a reminder that material success means little without soul alignment, and that true abundance is found where personal growth and collective upliftment meet. Mystics like Baba Vanga regarded 26 as a karmic marker, an energetic signal that major change is approaching, not just for the individual, but for the collective. It often appears around turning points, spiritual awakenings, or breakthroughs in consciousness. It's a number that says, the world is shifting. Are you shifting with it? And this April, especially as we move towards the rare and powerful cosmic alignments unfolding in 2025, 26 arrives like a cosmic invitation. A whisper from the universe to align your ambition with your higher purpose. To seek not just growth, but growth with grace. Not just movement, but movement with meaning. Astrologically, 26 carries both the intuitive water energy of the moon, through the 2, and the earthy, heart-centered vibration of Venus, through the 6. These energies together create a spiritual grounding that is ideal for building lasting legacies, projects, relationships, and ideas that are infused with both logic and love. Spiritually, this number speaks to the alchemist within you, the one who can take the raw materials of life, challenges, desires, experiences, and transmute them into wisdom, healing, and elevation. It is a reminder that the most meaningful successes come when you choose wholeness over hustle, authenticity over appearances, and purpose over pressure. So this month, allow the energy of 26 to guide your steps. Let it ground your dreams in responsibility and elevate your goals with intention. Build what matters. Say yes to what's aligned. Release what's no longer in service to your higher self. This number is a divine checkpoint, a pause that invites you to recalibrate, to ask, is the path I'm on nourishing my spirit and uplifting the world around me? Because when you move with the energy of 26, you don't just rise, you rise with integrity, wisdom, and a soul-deep sense of fulfillment. And now, for those of you who've stayed with me until the very end, your cosmic reward, your final gift of insight. The transformational and electrifying number 35. 35 is not just a number, it's a momentum shift, a spark of innovation wrapped in soul wisdom. It's the union of 2 dynamic forces, the vibrant, expressive energy of 3 and the free-spirited, transformative power of 5. Together, they form a numerological code for growth through change, expansion through joy, and reinvention through courage. This number carries a pulse, a rhythm that says you are not stuck, you are evolving. In numerology, 3 brings creativity, communication, and optimism, while 5 brings freedom, movement, and bold transformation. Their fusion in 35 represents the moment when you stop surviving and start thriving, when you stop doubting and start daring. This is the number of the resilient dreamer, the soul who has known chaos but still chooses hope, the spirit who's fallen, reimagined, and risen, wiser, freer, and more aligned. Spiritually, 35 is a number of personal renaissance. It's for those moments when you feel the winds of change calling, when you're ready to leave behind what no longer serves you and step into the unknown with open arms and a steady heart. It whispers, let go of the fear. Step into the flow. Reinvention is sacred. Both Nostradamus and Baba Vanga spoke of energies like 35, times of pivotal shifts, where the old dissolves and the new emerges. They saw it as a number tied to humanity's crossroads, urging us to find equilibrium between progress and purpose, evolution and essence. Astrologically, 35 echoes themes of Mercury, communication, adaptability, and Jupiter, growth, opportunity, creating a space where inspired ideas meet expansive possibilities. This month you might feel drawn to new paths, unexpected insights, or sudden turns in direction. Embrace them. Change is not a detour, it's your initiation. So, as you move through April, let 35 be your fearless guide. Let it infuse your decisions with boldness, your actions with joy, and your mindset with resilience. Let it remind you that you are not limited by your past. You are lit by your potential. This number is your green light from the universe, your sign to dream again, to create again, to move forward not with fear but with fire. Let 35 carry you forward with creativity in your heart, clarity in your vision, and the courage to evolve into the person you were always meant to become. In conclusion, the numbers revealed to you this April 7, 11, 3, 4, 26, and the powerful bonus number 35 are far more than simple digits. They are vibrational keys, each one carrying a unique frequency designed to awaken, guide, and empower. Think of them as energetic companions, whispers from the universe meant to align you with deeper truths and higher timelines. These numbers are gateways into your inner self, your purpose, your dreams. They invite you to pause, to listen, and to reflect on the life you're creating. Let them illuminate what's been hidden. Let them fuel your intentions and remind you of the sacred dance between your soul and the cosmos. Meditate on them. Journal with them. Let them show up in your thoughts, your signs, your synchronicities. As you move through April, carry their wisdom with you like sacred talismans, gentle reminders that the universe is always speaking, always guiding, and most importantly, remember, you are not alone on this journey. These numbers are here to support your growth, your healing, and your evolution. They are mirrors reflecting your inner brilliance and nudging you ever closer to your highest, most aligned self. If this journey spoke to your heart, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which number resonated most? How do you feel called to embody its energy this month? Until we meet again, stay present, stay open, and keep trusting in the sacred rhythm of life. Because the universe is always working with you, and sometimes all it takes is a number to remind you of the magic that's already within you.